The morning air is thick with the scent of old wood and the quiet hum of a house that has seen generations come and go. In the dim light of the kitchen, Samuel sits at the table, staring at a cup of coffee that has long since gone cold. His hands, rough and calloused from years of labor, grip the sides of the mug like it holds the answer to the questions he never asks aloud. Across from him, his son, Michael, stands near the counter, the weight of unspoken words pressing down on his shoulders. Michael exhales sharply and finally breaks the silence. "Dad, I got a job. I'm moving to the city." Samuel doesn't look up. His fingers tighten around the cup. The weight of his love, of his sacrifices, of his dreams deferred, sit heavy on his chest. "The city," he says slowly, as if the word alone could shatter the foundation of everything he has built. Michael nods, his excitement dampened by the tension in the room. "Yeah. It's a great opportunity. I'll be working with people who can actually make a difference." Samuel lifts his gaze now, his eyes tired but filled with something deeper, something harder to name. "And you think you don't make a difference here?" Michael shifts his weight, his hand sliding into his pockets. "Dad, I need more. I can't stay here forever." A long silence stretches between them. Samuel looks around the kitchen, the walls lined with memories, photographs of Michael as a boy, his mother's faded recipe cards tucked into the corner of the counter, the sound of laughter echoing in places neither of them can touch anymore. "More," Samuel repeats, nodding slightly as if testing the word. "You know, when your mother and I started out, I thought the same thing. I wanted more." Michael frowns, the conversation slipping into familiar territory. "Dad, I know. You gave up college for the farm. You stayed here when you wanted to go." Samuel's lips pressed together. "I stayed because it was the right thing to do." Michael looks away, frustration bubbling beneath the surface. "And what if the right thing for me is to leave?" Samuel exhales, his grip loosening around the cup. He leans back, rubbing his hands over his face before settling them on the table. His voice is quieter now. "Then you go." Michael blinks, surprised. "Just like that?" Samuel nods, the corners of his mouth twitching as if trying to form a smile. "Just like that. You think I don't know what it's like to want something more? I stayed, but that doesn't mean you have to." He glances at the photographs on the wall. "You're my son. That means I carry your dreams, too, even when they take you away from me." Michael swallows, the weight in his chest shifting, changing. "I don't want to disappoint you." Samuel stands, walking over to clap a firm hand on his son's shoulder. "Loving you means letting you go, son. But it doesn't mean I won't feel the weight of it." Michael nods, his throat tight, understanding now what he hadn't before. The weight of a father's love is not in holding on, but in knowing when to let go. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more interesting story.